Good evening. If anyone in the audience is wearing a hat at this time, will you please remove it as we go to the Lord in prayer? Okay. Dear God, I just want to come before you now and thank you for all of the families, God, the friends, the teachers, the mentors, administration, and all of our guests here tonight for allowing us all to be here today, God. I pray that tonight your presence will fall down upon all of us and that you will give us all the words to say and to speak and to show kindness through all of us. God, I pray that as we leave here today and go our separate ways through different walks of life, be it whether go to pursue a career as a doctor, an engineer, a missionary, or a stay-at-home mom, God, I just pray that you will protect us and that we will remember that we find our rest in you. God, life is so busy nowadays, and we get so caught up in the noise and in the busyness of life. And I pray that we remember that in you we find our rest, and we find our comfort, and we find our silence in you, God, because in your presence alone do we find that. I pray that tonight we'll remember to put our hope and our trust in you, and that we remember that it all starts and ends with you. And I thank you for the great grace that you showed all of us as you died on the cross for our sins, because without that, none of us would be here today, because it's only by that, not by our own power, that we're here standing before you. I love you, and I praise you so much for allowing me to have this honor and for allowing all of us to be here today. In your name I pray. Amen. Graduates, you may be seated.
Good evening, and welcome to the class of 2017 graduation ceremony. First, I would like to start off by thanking everyone for being here today to share this heartfelt moment with us. We have yearned this day all year, so I'll keep it short and simple. Just a few years ago, we were the underclassmen, already wishing we could graduate. Now look at us, seniors, and ready to celebrate this milestone. This is a bittersweet moment, but for some, this is a relief. I won't name any names, but all those notes taken that had nothing to do with tests, and the work given as if there was our only class finally paid off. With the help of our teachers, parents, and friends, we have come a long way, but it is now time for us to take that step and venture out on our own. It is now time for us to embrace our future. From the words of Steve Jobs and Barack Obama, don't be trapped in dogma, which is living with the results of others' thinking. Don't let noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Don't just get involved. Fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for your seat at the head of the table. Class of 2017, let's make one more memory.
I would like to thank Ms. Farmer, Mr. Adams, Mr. Hawkins, each of our senior sponsors, each individual teacher that had an impact in these young people's lives. I would like to thank Dr. David Roper, Ms. Georgia Dawson, and the members of the 2016-17 MCHS student government. Class of 2017, I ask that you give these individuals a round of applause. At this time, I would also like to recognize or acknowledge our special guests. If you would please rise when I call your name and remain standing until I've called all names. Our County Commissioner, Mr. Terry Rowland. Chairman of the MMS School Board, Mr. Cody Childress. Co-chairman of the MMS School Board, Ms. C.J. Haley. MMS Board Member, Mr. Chris Denson. MMS Board Member, Mr. Mark Coulter. MMS Board Member, Mr. Larry Jackson. MMS Board Member, Mr. Roger Christopher. MMS Board Member, Mr. Ronnie Mackin. Alderman Ms. Bethany Huffman. Alderman Mr. Thomas McGee. Alderman Mr. Larry Dagan. I'd like to also acknowledge our feeder school administrators, Ms. Selena Sparkman, Mr. Brandon Pointer, Dr. Robert Gordman, Dr. Amanda Compton, Ms. Kathy Wilson, and Ms. Debbie Welch. Thank you all for being here tonight. Parents, family, students, and friends, please give our special guests a round of applause.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Millington Central High School salutatorian, Taylor Dickerson. She is the daughter of Terry Ann Dickerson and the late Larry Dickerson II. Taylor has been a very active student at MCHS, participating in Beta Club, choir, Interact, science, and robotics club, while serving as president of the National Honor Society. She's a member of the 30 Plus Club. She also participates in many, many community activities. Taylor and her family always knew that she could excel in school, but she fought the battle of being the best she could be or hanging back with the crowd in her younger years. Through the encouragement of her family, she chose the road to be the best and never give up and no excuses. Taylor has a 4.2692 grade point average, and she will attend the historic Black College of Tuskegee University in Alabama. She is majoring in mechanical engineering and preparing for a career of making prosthetic limbs for people. Once again, focusing on how she can help others and make their lives better. Taylor leaves very large footprints on the halls of the MCHS for others to follow. But according to her, the legacy she wants to leave is no excuses. At this time, please give a hand to the class of 2017 salutatorian, Taylor Dickerson.
I love you too. Thank you, Ms. Hill. Good evening, graduates, friends, family, and faculty. It is an honor and privilege to be standing before you tonight. Class of 2017, it has been a long, grueling, interesting 4 years, but I'm proud to say that we have finally made it. The day we have been looking forward to is finally here, and I won't be up here long because I'm more than ready to get my diploma. But as we close this chapter in our lives, new doors are opened up for each and every one of us. Most of us have known each other since we were in diapers, and after this day, we will go our separate ways into a path to success. And as we move on in life, we must not forget that these 4 years have shaped who we are. One day, all of you will look back and remember those who greatly impacted your life during your time here. Speaking for myself, many teachers and guidance counselors have helped me grow by teaching me about integrity, being humble, and taking responsibility for myself. And believe it or not, many of them, along with your families, have helped you grow into the person you are today as well. These years in Millington have been filled with accomplishments, memories, and experiences that I'm sure we will all cherish forever. I know personally I will never forget the challenge of trying to hide my phone from Mr. Taylor on the daily. Hearing Ms. Springer yell, "Wine, wine, wine," in all my classes, or dancing to the Banana song in Young Life every other week. I'll never forget Ms. Watkins teaching us to stray from our feckless tendencies, Mr. Moody dancing his heart out at pep rallies, or Mr. Ritter ranting about technology. I remember those 2 a.m. phone calls with my friends trying to finish homework or being told to stop beating on the table and singing at lunch. But most importantly, I remember each and every one of you. I may not have been as close with everyone in my entire class, but during these 4 years has been the best experience I could ever ask for with you all, and I gained an amazing circle of friends out of it. Class of 2017, I wish you the best in your endeavors and hope you continue to strive for greatness. Thank you.
Good evening. Elizabeth Germany is the proud daughter of Ned, Tiffany, and Alicia Germany. Her siblings are Olivia and Jack Germany, Brittany and Lauren McDonald. She went to E.A. Hurl Elementary School and Millington Middle School. Her goal in life is to become a doctor when she goes to college. Throughout high school, she's taken English Honors 1 and 2, AP English, Biology and Chemistry Honors, Physics, Spanish Honors 2, 3, and 4, Geometry Honors, Algebra 2 Honors, Pre-Cal Honors, and AP US History. Her extracurricular activities include Chamber Choir, Yearbook Editor-in-Chief, Pep Club, National Honor Society, and Beta Club. She's played soccer for 3 years at Millington High. Her total amount of scholarships is $202,000. Again, $202,000. Her GPA is 4.3137. And she will be attending the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the 2017 valedictorian, Elizabeth Germany.
Good evening, and welcome to the Class of 2017's commencement ceremony. It's an honor to speak before you today. First off, I would like to personally thank my family and friends for walking alongside me on this journey. You never gave up on me, only got tired of me sometimes, and were ever-present reminders that I am not alone. I can't thank you enough. On behalf of the Class of 2017, I'd like to take a moment to appreciate everyone who has encouraged us as we reach this milestone in our lives. Family members, teachers, coaches, counselors, and the list goes on. Sir Isaac Newton said, "If I have seen further than others, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Thank you to everyone who has positively influenced us, to everyone who is here tonight to support us. You are our giants. As we walk before you to accept the blank piece of paper we have to go exchange for our actual diplomas, we are all dressed the same. Well, as far as you can currently tell, because our gowns are zipped up. You see, this uniformity depicts our high school experiences because although our journeys have been unique and diverse with twists and turns and trials and tribulations, we all aspire to reach a common goal. Maybe you tried sports, arts, clubs, all of the above, or none of the above. Perhaps you discovered your true passion and your future ideal career, and you killed that scholarship essay topic. Or, if you're like me, you're still not entirely committed to a certain future in life, but you wrote the essay anyway. I digress to say that while we are all individuals with individual interests and goals, our journeys shared common aspects. We began as timid freshmen, walking through the doors of a time that would forever be etched into our memories. Some of us started freshman year reading A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Some of us coincidentally discovered SparkNotes. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It's almost ironic because only now, 4 years later, do I realize how much that one line of one of my least favorite books truly embodies how bittersweet leaving high school is as we reflect upon these past 4 years of our lives. Now we leave as a unified body, stronger and more matured from our experiences, wearing these uniform caps and gowns, all crossing the stage to new journeys on separate paths. To my peers, you're my family. I personally wish you the best of luck in life wherever your next journey takes you. I can't wait to see you all in 10 years and where life has taken you. Thank you.
Good evening. Each year, it's always an honor to celebrate the success of our students. And tonight is with great pleasure, I'd like to recognize our scholarship recipients. If you have received a scholarship, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, these students represent $5,249,814 in scholarship money. It's my hope that your hard work, diligence, and determination will continue to guide you as you pursue your dreams. You may be seated. Next, it's my privilege to recognize another special group of young men and women in the class of 2017. If you've decided to join the branch, any branch of the military, would you please stand? It has been said by Charles de Gaulle that patriotism is when love of your own people comes first. MCHS would like to thank you for your love of country and sacrifice. May God watch over you in the days ahead as you protect our freedom. You may be seated.
Elizabeth, Germany. Taylor Dickerson. Marquisha Sanders. Drew Fitzgerald. Kiana Fields. Christopher Sweat. Amy Harrison. Casey Williamson. Camilla Irizarry. Kiara Bankhead. Kaylin Andrusak. Kaylee Ledgerwood. Miguela Alcantar Moss. Dakota Alexander. Bria Barnes. Chastity Bernard. Tamara Braden. Tamia Braden. Kennedy Wright. Joshua Brown. Christopher Call. Paola Carbajal. Ariana Castillo. Amanda Chapman. Sakia Christopher. Randy Clark. Daviana Clark. Tiana Chalmers. Tracy Clark. Chris Cullen. Tracy Kreisel. Portia Crowley. Paola Cuevas. Kathleen Curtis. Trayvon Davis. Tyler Denson. Houston DePriest. Treviana D'Souza. Dakota Dobbs. Garrett Dooley. James Dunn. Courtney Ellis. Amanda Ellison. Kellen Finney. Bobby Fields II. Jaquarius Fields. Haley Flanagan. Taylor Ford. Elizabeth Forrester. Tatum Fortson. Itzel Franco. Casey Gallo. Risa Garcia. Markel Garman. What? Where did she go? Huh? Where did Miss Neiman go? Tayrana Gatewood. Dustin Gentry. Kylie Gongas. Laura Green. Michael Griffin. Hector Rivera. Marquise Halliburton. Stephen Harrell. Gregory Harris. Chandler Hart. Robert Head. Angela Healy. Selena Gardner. Ashley Hernandez. Amira Hickerson. Pierre Hickerson. Kason Higdon. Diamond Hill. Calvin Hodge. Megan Holguin. Darren Holland. Alexis Hood. Dallas Horn. Jace Howell. Devin Jackson. Rodriguez Jackson. Tamia Johnson. Alexia Jones. DeAndre Jones. Katie Kelly. DeMonte Kemp. Jacob Harold. Deborah Kosar. Dylan Landis. Todd Lewis. Caitlin Littlejohn. Dakota Locke. Leslie Luna. Ian McDonald. Shamal Macklin. Trayvon Malone. Isaiah Marshall. Justin Marshall. Cheyenne Martin. Hunter Mason. Shania Mason. Dalton Matthews. Kaylee Mayo. Kirsten Mays. Raven Mabry. Anastasia Gabby Meyer. Sergio Morales. Rebecca Money. Tristan Moore. Jacob Morin. Lester Moss. Shaylin O'Brien. Sean Oglesby. Kelsey Paramore. Robert Parker. Victoria Parker. Destiny Payne. Martez Perry. Deja Porter. Matthew Previtt. Jamie Rayo. Terica Reed. Jennifer Reyes. Troy Patrick. Miguel Roque. Alex Roundtree. Prestigia Santorelli Wilson. Anthony Santos. James Sawyer. Keith Siggers II. Dylan Sims. Kevion Smith. Samuel Stanifer. Caleb Stokes. Kayla Stokes. Jessica Strickland. John Swain III. Jeffrey Taylor. Jeremiah Temple. Jordan Tincher. Jessica Trice. Cameron Tubbs. Chance Taylor. Cheyenne Tucker. Cameron Walker. Capria Walton. Marissa Ward. Jamond Ware. Carrie Whitehead. Timothy Wilkins. Victoria Williams. Robert Yarberry. Renshawn Yu. Morgan Williams. Nyla Eccles. Camille Terry. Mai Scott. Asia Tomlin. Stephanie Nichols. Janisha Cade. Johnson. Brianna Webb. Sharif Thomas. Ashley Barnes. Constance Shepard. Emily Hunter. Amalia Perez. Kelsey Fox. Madison Smith. Jade Guzman. Tatiana Ortiz. Lawana Moore. Holly Robinson. Zachary Ward. Dwayne Anderson. William Spearman. Matthew Maw. Christian Owens. Orlando Malone. Rashad Bryant. Christian Poulin. Aaron Woods.
Class, all of you have arrived at this glorious day by many different paths. The work's been hard, and the road to success has never been promised, has it? With this in mind, it's my hope that the past 4 years at MCHS have prepared you for a life of ceaseless change, generous service, and moral courage. As each of you march off this field today to lives of imagination, service, and discovery, I ask that you remember all of those that have helped you get to this day. Class, never forget your parents. Never forget your guardians, your mentors. Never forget your teachers. And last but not least, never forget your administrators. I ask that each of you embrace the virtues that we bestowed upon you. And I call upon each of you to rely on the knowledge that we conferred to you over the past 4 years. Tonight, I ask each of you, take a moment, look around. Think about the times that you shared with one another. I ask that you remember the good times. I ask that you remember the bad times. I ask you to remember the victories, the losses. I also ask that you remember that big old sign in the hallway that we put up 2 years ago that says one. It's got those pictures on it of the things that we've done over the course of the 3 years that I've been a part of your life. Each of you, whether you know it or not, this will be the last day that you will all be one. Lastly, I ask that each of you remember the impact that you've had on this school and each of our lives. Whether you know it or not, each of you have had a great impact. In close, it's my part to be, or it's my privilege to be a part of your journey. Each year this gets a little bit harder. I've been a part of your life now for 3 years. It's a little bit harder for me to say goodbye. Today is the beginning of a new journey for each of you. The reality of the world, it lies just outside these new gates. Please know that there is much work to be done. But if I could leave you with one message, I would encourage each of you to stay strong. Matter of fact, stay Trojan strong. Stay motivated, and last but not least, fight the good fight. You have each had the training to do so. Please know that I will miss you dearly. We will miss you all dearly. I ask that you not forget your community and the school that has helped foster some of your personal and intellectual growth. Graduates, if you would please stand. Please move your tassel from the right to the left.